Welcome back to Business Conversations. Today I have Ms Yashodhai Damodharan, a Rotarian of the Madras Ford Rotary Club and member of BNI Elite. She is the founder and director of First Step Institute and Discover Yourself Club. She is the board member of Free in India Foundation and has 11 years experience in IT and training. She has trained more than 6,500 professionals till date. So it's a pleasure meeting you today, Yashodhai. How are you doing?
Thanks a lot, Grenville, for that wonderful introduction. I'm really doing good, and the day has been super duper awesome.
Let us start by talking about your company and what services you provide, Yashodhai.
My company is FSI Training Services Private Limited. I was working in Accenture before. I'm good at English. I'm good at speaking to people. I'm good at connecting with people. So why not I start a training institute? So that was the first spark that came through my mind in the year 2017. But nobody encouraged me. Then in 2019, I got a mentor, David Nair, who gave me a breakthrough in training industry. May 2019 was the starting point of my launch as a trainer. The main service that we look after in First Step Institute is Posh. Grenville, have you heard about Posh before this?
I have heard about POSH. It's prevention of sexual harassment, right?
Exactly correct, Grenville. So, prevention of sexual harassment at workplace. We are looking after safety of the employees. So, only when employees are safe, they can be happy. Only when they are very happy, they can be very productive.
Awesome. Your story is a really inspiring story. There is no barrier to have a change anytime in your life. So, Yashodhai, when people come to you, what is the single largest problem you solve?
There are many organizations that take care of employees and they have utmost safety procedure, utmost precaution. But somewhere, somehow, the people who want to harm somebody, they find out some means or some ways by which they can escape from the view of the public and still harm somebody that they want to. When they see that okay, their company has this law that's prevailing, they'll control themselves from doing something. For the women employees, when they face such an issue, whom should they report? How should they report? Will they be heard when they are reporting? The one and only solution to both these problems will be awareness on prevention of sexual harassment at workplace.
It's unfortunate that we are not able to embrace that female and male should be treated equal. So, really admire the effort you are doing. All the organizations also have a more organized way of addressing this issue. That's encouraging. How has COVID affected your business as well as the business of your customers?
In fact, COVID has helped the training industry to reach every nook and corner. And for my customers, they struggled for initial 15 to 30 days. After that, all of them adopted very well to the work from home situation. In fact, one of my Posh trainings that happened in the August, all the employees joined from their home for the training, and even I was training from my home. So in this way, yes, technology played a major role in work during COVID.
That's true. And COVID, I think, has taught all of us to move electronic by nature and some of us by force. I think it was always good that came out of COVID in the end. That's very encouraging to hear about your business doing well. Is Posh mandated in India or is it an elective option?
Definitely, Posh is mandatory for all the organization having more than 10 employees in India. It needn't be only male or only female employees. It can be either of the gender or a mix of both the genders. When we talk of Posh, there are five types of harassment that comes into picture. Physical is physical touch or trying to sexually abuse someone. Verbal is even if you pass a comment like, "Hey, sexy, how are you?" and the girl feels offended or she's from a culture that's very conservative. That girl can complain to the Posh committee that you have harassed her. Non-verbal, showing any kind of pornography video or sending any kind of text messages in WhatsApp or social media. So even those things will come under non-verbal. Lots of companies, okay, managers, they wantedly put all the girls in night shift and try to misbehave them, especially when the girls are from village and they're not aware how to tackle with such situations. Those kind of situation will come in under quid pro quo, wherein the manager will say that if you need a promotion, okay, I can give you a hike in your salary, which will be beneficial for yourself. By saying this, they say that if you need this, you have to favor me. So that is one thing that's called as quid pro quo. And if the girl denies, if she's very bold and she denies, then manager sees to it that she's having a hell of time. It can be lots of work pressure or deadline, or it can be peer pressure. It can be anything. So that hostile environment that is created around her, even that comes under posh. It is not necessary that there should be a serious rape that's happening in the workplace. Even such minor things which can degrade them or which can defame them or which can make them mentally stressed, even such things come under harassment. These small things will not come to the HRs or upper boss. So for that reason, there needs to be a posh committee and there needs to be an awareness. I request all the viewers to make note of this website. That is www.she.box.nic.in. So any issue that has happened to them in the workplace, they can raise a complaint in this box, and immediately the necessary committee will take action. If the committee that's appointed by government find out that there's no posh committee in your organization, then the first fine that will come to you is 50,000. If you just ignore this posh committee, then the second time you will have 1 lakh. Third time, if any complaint is raised from your organization, your trade license will be cancelled. Sarvana Bhavan, one of the largest food chain in South Asia. Recently, PF was not followed properly and the whole brand image went on a toss. If you don't want such incidents to happen to your brand image, then please go and abide with all the laws.
Excellent. Very encouraging that the Indian government is taking action to safeguard the female employee. When we send our wives and our sisters out, we want to be sure they return back safe. On posh qualification, Yashodhai, is there a formal training for posh that you qualify to be a posh trainer?
I have trained 50 trainers in posh so far. The module that I run will be for 4 hours, wherein I will be giving all the details about various do's and don'ts of posh law, types of harassment, what are the various terminologies, how to handle different cases, and what are the deadlines. Close to 15 case study. The trainers who want to get posh certified, they can work on that to test how well they have understood the posh terminologies. I do have my YouTube Take a Ride with You. So anybody who is interested to know more about posh, you just go to my YouTube channel.
Tell me a little bit about yourself and your family.
I'm a Rotarian. That's one of my greatest passion, I would say. It has been a very lovely journey in various phases. I'm married. I have a cute daughter, 3 years old, named Benma. She wants to be part of my training. So whenever I do this laughter yoga, she also comes along with me and she practices this laughter yoga. I could see a potential trainer building one now itself. I love reading books a lot. One book that turned my life, The Alchemist. He says that when you desire something from bottom of your heart, entire universe will conspire to make it happen to you. This come very true for my life, and so there has been some person in my life who has been strongly reinforcing the fact why I need to be in training and what impact I can create in the training field. I would take this time to thank my family for supporting me for all my ventures.
You're definitely an inspiring story overall, both in your personal as well as your professional life. Many ladies out there who are thinking of what they should do sitting at home to take a page out of your book. Before we leave, Yashodhai, do you have any specific message you want to give to the viewers of this video?
Chase your passion to the fullest. Whenever you feel a downfall in your work, don't get demotivated. Have a support system which can help you to encourage you to get over any kind of issue or any kind of challenges that you face in your life. And definitely you will come up in your life. So don't give up on whatever thing that you have taken, and work hard, work smart, work happily to achieve whatever you want.
That is an excellent message, Yashodhai. Thank you for your time. It was a pleasure talking to you. And as I said, you are an inspiration.
My pleasure, Grenville. Thank you very much for giving me an opportunity to come in your YouTube channel. And definitely, I would love to further collaborate with you.
So that was Yashodhai Damodharan, inspiring lady with many facets on both her personal and official life. This is Grenville, your planning coach, and I will be back next week with another interesting and inspiring personality. Till then, stay safe and be well.